As a Gohan fan, my hype and my excitement after seeing this episode brings back that kid in me when I saw Gohan stand up to all the villains in the past. Seeing him to stand up to Vegeta, stand up to the Ginyu Force, stand up to Frieza, Cell, and Buu. Seeing him stand up to his father, request a fight. And then while they're fighting, Gohan states he wants to go his own path. He doesn't want to follow the exact same path as his father or Vegeta. He wants to go down his own path to become stronger. He doesn't want to use the same form they do. He doesn't necessarily want Super Saiyan Blue or God Ki or to increase his Super Saiyan. He wants to use what he has, his ultimate form, Ultimate Gohan. That truly makes me happy, because that means that Gohan's development and his power is not going to be what we've seen already before from Goku and Vegeta. We're going to see something else from Gohan, and that truly makes me excited. And to concrete that fact is when Goku makes the decision to say, Gohan, you're the leader. When Goku states that, automatically, bells start flicking on in my head, and I'm like, for Toei Animation to go that far to state that Gohan is the leader of the team, that instantly lets me know that Gohan is going to be very relevant in this arc. Like, way relevant. Like, very relevant. Like, this man is going to be very important. And that really has me excited, just to see Gohan leading the team. I really am happy about that. Now, it doesn't just stop there. Also, we have to factor in the new information we've got in, the recent, leaks that came out earlier this week. Now, this is kind of spoilers, so if you haven't heard, the news or whatever, then I don't recommend you to continue watching. Pause, the video, or actually mute the video. Mute the video, and when I do this, basically, you can unmute the video. I'll stop talking about it. So, mute the video right now, and then I'll do this when it's fine. So, as we know, with the leaks that came out earlier this past week, we know Majin Buu is not going to be participating in the tournament, because we found out Frieza is going to be taking his spot. And at the end of this episode, there is a preview stating something's wrong with Buu. So once again, that concretes the fact that obviously Buu's not going to be able to participate, and Frieza's going to take his spot. And with the recent news as well, with Gohan now being the leader, I wonder exactly how Frieza's going to handle Gohan leading the charge. But it doesn't just stop there as well. I mean, I guess it's a good thing that Gohan is leading and not Goku, because if Goku was the leader, obviously Frieza, they would be butting heads. Like, Frieza would be butting heads with Goku the entire time if Goku was the leader. So, I think it's understandable why Gohan would be the leader. But at the same time, though, I still wonder how Frieza's going to react to Gohan. How he's going to, play as a team. Because Frieza's not going to be a team player. It's common sense Frieza will not be. So, I wonder how that's going to be done. But let's talk about Buu for a second. So, Buu, he is once again kicked out of the tournament. It's pretty much confirmed now, and I'm really upset about this, because I love Buu. He's such a good character. I've always loved Buu when he was first introduced. You could easily underestimate him and all that. I was excited. I was excited to see him participating. But now knowing he's not really going to be a part of it, I'm really disappointed. I am. And I would be lying to you if I said I wasn't. I'm really disappointed that Buu isn't in the tournament. But when I take a moment to think about it, it's understandable why. Buu is broken. He is legit broken. Think about it. The tournament is called the Tournament of Power, and you cannot kill a said individual. So, that means if you can't kill a said individual, then you can't really stop Buu. Buu is immortal. He's an immortal being. Like, you can't really put this man down. He is broken. He can regenerate, he can heal wounds, he can heal others, he can learn techniques, he can absorb people, and he can turn people into different items, for instance, candy. And that's just some of the things we've seen Buu do. So when you think about it like that, Buu is pretty OP for the tournament, because he necessarily can't take damage. He'll just keep fixing himself, and just endurance alone will just be the end of it. So, Majin Buu being in the tournament, it's understandable why he was axed out, because he is broken. Regardless of power levels or anything, Buu is broken. He has broken abilities, and I feel like that's Toei's answer to Buu. They don't really know what they can do with him as a character, because he's just that insane. Especially with a tournament with no killing. So, I know why they probably did it, but it still saddens me that he once again got just kicked out. And it really is a kick to the balls for Buu fans. I mean, I like Frieza. I love Frieza. He's a great villain. But I want Buu. I want more action with Buu. But not gonna happen. So, yeah, it's kind of sad, but that's the thing that's gonna happen. So, anyways, there you go. If you had the, computer, audio muted on the video. So, anyways, getting off of what I was just talking about. So, Gohan and Goku, they have their little match and all that. And that fight was really intense and enjoyable. Really good art animation on that. And I was just hyped up and excited when I was watching this episode, seeing Goku and Gohan just going at it. And I love the teamwork Piccolo and Gohan were having as well. When Piccolo was just charging up doing his blast and stuff while Gohan was protecting him. That combo they were doing was really awesome. And I do like the savage nature of Gohan and how he wasn't really showing restraint to his opponents. For instance, when he attacked Tien, oh my god, like Tien, you got demolished. Like, oh my god, Tien got him demolished. Like, that man didn't stand a chance. Gohan just destroyed this man. Punched him into the ground, hit him in the stomach. Like, this man got wrecked the entire fight. I felt honestly bad for the man. I'm like, damn, like, I'm at that point where I think Yamcha might do better. Okay, that was a little bit low. I'm sorry. Please forgive me, Tien. But basically, though, Tien got wrecked real hard. And this man, I felt sorry for him because he was going up against some monsters. And, I mean, still, at the end of the day, it doesn't really come down necessarily to power. It is going to come down to technique and strategy. But, oh my god, just seeing how savage and ruthless Gohan was against Tien and just bashing him around and all that, I'm like, holy crap, like, this is what you need in the tournament. You can't have someone, being kind and nice or whatever. You're going to need some savage people getting shit done. So, seeing Gohan do that, I'm glad he kind of did that, because it proved a point that he's not going to hold back. But yeah, so I'm kind of curious to see exactly what other combos our characters are going to do. I mean, Gohan and Piccolo working together, I'm really excited to see that. Just seeing those combos between Piccolo and Gohan is great. It was really nice. It really put a smile on my face. So, with all that being said, let's talk about Universe 10, okay? So, Universe 10... like, oh my god! Like, okay, so I can't be the only one that also felt so sorry for Gowasu. I felt bad for the man because this man trying to figure out what warrior should represent them. All of a sudden, the god of destruction walks up. It's like, oh, stop that, stop thinking, stop thinking. Don't think. Like, you shouldn't use that brain. Make sure we get the muscle. We need muscle. And it's kind of like the Universe 10's God of Destruction completely lost the point of this tournament. He wants to go full-on bronze instead of what really matters, and that's technique and combos and, also using your mind. But he pretty much said, we don't need that. We just need muscle. And when you see these bodybuilders just straight up drinking protein shakes and stuff, I'm like, oh my god. And the look Gowasu gave that entire group, it looked like that man was like, I'm going to die. Like, I'm dead. Like, the man's face was basically like, I'm dead. Like, I'm a dead man walking. It's over. Like, I better just go make my peace. I better go wish my loved ones, goodbye. I feel like that's kind of the face that Gowasu was making at that moment. I was, like, really laughing when I saw that. I was like, oh my god. Like, this man's face when he saw them is like, all hope is lost. Everybody's dead. That was great. That was probably one of the funniest moments of the episode, personally, to me. So yeah, that's about it. I mean, episode was good. Great fighting, great art animation, Great development for Gohan. I'm glad my boy Gohan is finally back. Oh my god, I've been waiting years for it, so I'm glad to finally see him in the spotlight. Glad to see him finally kicking some ass. I'm glad. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I love you all so much. Please be safe. Chibi out.